I'm only getting 4 megabytes up or down.
It's sketchy in here.
This is going to be a rough.
You're right. It'll still be recorded. There might be some breaks in the.
Yeah. Let's see. You're live.
From Michigan.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, hey Jackie, glad to see you with us. Hi Paul, hi Fran. Huh? All right, everybody. Zamboni's about to get off the ice, and we're about to begin the 3-minute warm-up here in just a few minutes. I'll do it, because, yeah, she's on. Let me go into it. Or, yeah, can you?
Anybody who's part of the group can accept her, I think.
Do you have manage? No. Let's see. I got it. I'm not seeing it. She's not, I don't have the request from her. Was that you I accepted earlier? All right, good evening, everyone. We're about to be underway here as your Las Vegas Ice Warriors are just now taking the ice. Trying to think we got everything worked out here as far as the audio. I know it sounded okay. We're hoping that we don't have any issues today or tonight with the actual broadcast. There is 0 cell phone reception. And I mean literally like you're on an airplane. 0 cell phone reception. But we're connected to the Wi-Fi and we're getting about 5 megabytes download. So hopefully it works out. We'll cross our fingers. What's that? All right, so everybody joining us, this is game number 2 here in the this weekend's St. Patrick's Day tournament. We are actually now at an ice rink in St. Joseph, Michigan. It's about 35 miles from our hotel in Indiana. This morning we played at the University of Notre Dame in South Bend, Indiana, and then made the trip up here this evening. Like I said, 35 miles into Michigan in a small town called St. Joseph's, Michigan. It's right on Lake Michigan, and it is very cold. Right next to the lake, and you go into this rink, which is in a metal barn, and everybody around here is freezing. So hopefully we can keep the momentum up, and that'll keep us warm here in the rink. So for those of you that did not watch this morning, we had a short bench, so we actually brought up a few players from the A team that are playing now for us. So you're going to hear a couple names, and I'm struggling trying to make sure I'm broadcasting everybody's name, but you're going to hear a couple new names. Right in front of us with no number on his jersey, that's going to be Jet. And then we have number 77, Kokorian, and number 80, which is going to be Franco. And that will make the 3 additional players that we brought up to make a team so we can play. So we got about 41 seconds left, and we'll be underway. The team we're playing is the Michigan Select. The Michigan Select, they played the team that we played this morning, and they beat that team 5-0. But the reality is we could have beat that team 5-0 with as much shots on goal as we had. So hopefully we come and we bring the energy, because this Michigan team, by the looks of the Michigan players, all of them have mismatched helmets. It's kind of a hodgepodge of teams, but you know, here in rural Michigan, they play a lot of hockey. In a town, we're literally in a town with like 12,000 people, and there's at least 2 rinks within walking distance to us. All right, so that's the buzzer. Both teams are going to start picking up the pucks. Did she send the request? Is she in? Did you? Oh, so it's done? Okay. Will you? She's in? Okay, perfect. Okay. That's not a good sign. It says video. No, we're good. Okay, it's still feeding. All right, hi, Fran. Hey, Jerry.
Let's go!
Curtis. Hey, Mom. Hey, Paul. Paul, I don't know if I saw your message late. They are playing the Michigan Select, which, like I said, looks like a hodgepodge of a bunch of different players by the looks of the helmets and the jerseys. Looks like they just put the team together. But we expect this team to be pretty solid. Again, their name is the Michigan Select. So, all right, Ice Warriors are about to. Hey, Jesse, hey, Jesse, I need you to go stand outside for the remainder of this game. So you can stand outside and bring us some good luck. All right, coming out at center is going to be Ian Nixon. Your right winger is going to be Franco. Your left winger is Everett. Spencer and Anderson are your defensemen. Michigan dumps the puck in. They take that shot on, and Ethan Erdman's your goalie in net. Spencer sends it around over to Anderson, back around the corner towards Franco. Franco sends it back towards, and Spencer's going to pinch and gets it over to Anderson. Anderson looks forward, trying to get it out. The Michigan defenseman keeps it in. He fires that shot. It bounces over, and that goes in for a quick goal for the Michigan Select. Looked like a high stick, but no penalty, no discussion. 13 minutes and 33 seconds with the first period. It is 1-0 in favor of Michigan. Yeah, Jesse, it's just a little rain. You'll be okay. Kokorian is at center. Lavelle and Jet are your forwards. Now Gall's going to go after it. Gall with the puck. Gall sends it forward. It goes back into the corner as Lavelle's going to chase after it. Lavelle sends that kid into the boards, goes back, and Michigan's able to get it out. They're going to bring it in, chase it in as Gall goes after it. Goes right in front. Puck is loose, and the net comes off as the Michigan player hits it. Yeah, this team, you can tell, has some speed. All right, coming out is going to be Hammond, Lavelle, Kokorian, Gall, and that's going to be Tate Lavelle. Puck goes across the ice. Trevor Gall's trying to get there. Gall does, sends it forward. Michigan player sends it D to D, and then that goes forward to neutral ice over to Hammond. Hammond sends it across, and that will no icing. Michigan player's going to try to bring that out. He's knocked off the puck, but still able to get it back. Brings it out, passes forward, and Michigan brings it in. They work their way through the defenseman, and that shot is saved by Erdman. Goes into the corner behind the ref. Michigan has it. Michigan trying to work their way through that crowd. Gets it over to Jet. Jet with the pass over to Lavelle. Lavelle fires it into the corner. He's going to get off the ice. Michigan looking to bring it out. They pass forward again. Anderson is there on defense, and now Futrell with the puck. Futrell tries to get it over towards Jet and not able to do that. Michigan has it center ice as they dump it in the corner. Anderson and Spencer chase after it. A little confusion back there. Spencer has the puck, tries to get it over to Futrell, which he does. Futrell sends it forward, gets it over to Smith. Smith has some room. Smith behind the defenseman, and that shot just right of the net. Krikorian there fighting for it in the corner. Puck is loose and fired. Puck goes into the corner again. Smith with the puck. He's knocked down. Michigan sends that back, trying to get it out, and they're able to get that out of the zone. They're going to bring that in, and Spencer now trying to put a body, and they fire that shot. Goes behind the net and covered up by Ethan Erdman with 11:30 still left in the first. Yes, these boys better be awake because this Michigan team has some speed. All right, coming out is going to be Nixon, Gall, Everett, Hammond, and I believe Franco. And that is Franco. Puck's in front of the net. Hammond gets it over to Franco. Still battling for it. Hammond has the puck, trying to get it out. He does. Everett's going to chase after it. Everett able to get a stick in there. Now Franco putting some pressure on. Michigan goes behind, and Nixon able to keep it in. Nixon with the puck. Nixon fires. Puck is in front of the net. Michigan's trying to bring that out. Gets over to Gall. Gall sends it back towards Everett. Everett with the puck. Everett across the red line. Passes over to Franco, who takes a big hit there as he got the puck. Michigan's offsides. All right, coming back out is going to be Lavelle, Krikorian, Jet, Gall, and Hammond. Michigan D-to-D pass, brings it across into the zone, gets behind. Gall's going to chase after it, gets over to Hammond. Hammond back to Gall. Gallman tries to get to Lavelle. Puck goes out to the defenseman, and Hammond uses the boards. He's almost able to clear it. Michigan steps forward. That's left of the net. Hammond's going to go try to grab it. Hammond keeps it. Hammond's goes back the other way behind the net. Goes over to Hammond again. He's able to send that up, but that should be an icing, and it is. I can't even, is it 10:02? Is that what it says? Either my old age and my eyes are going. All right. We're looking at the clock through that net's a little difficult, but all right. Smith, Futrell, Anderson, Nixon, and Spencer on the ice for your Ice Warriors. Puck goes right over to Anderson. Anderson's battling for it, goes into the corner. Michigan sends that back out to the defenseman who cannot keep it in. Futrell with a lot of pressure going after it. Michigan sends it back into the corner. Anderson with the puck. Anderson sends it over to Spencer. Spencer sends it back over to Anderson. Anderson back towards Spencer, goes back into the corner to Smith. Smith's able to get it to Nixon. Nixon across center ice. Smith now sends it all the way back behind the Michigan net. Nixon with it. Nixon fires. Save. Michigan's going to dump that. They get behind. Well, Spencer's battling. They fire. Pad save by Erdman. Goes over to Futrell. Futrell across into the zone. He fires right of the net. Goes over to Nixon. Nixon dumps it back towards the corner to Futrell. Smith now with the puck. Smith is looking. Sends it back to Anderson. Anderson tried to get it back. This Michigan team passes the puck very well. Futrell's going to put it into the corner. Nixon's going to try to get over there. Nixon does. Nixon gets it over to Futrell. Futrell takes a big hit into the boards. Michigan trying to get it out. They do. And they bring it in. Spencer's got a stick in there. And then Nixon comes over to help him. Nixon with the puck. Ice Warriors looking a little more awake right now. Nixon gets it over to Smith. Smith with the cross ice pass to Anderson. Anderson fires from the red line, bounces off the Michigan player's glove. Everett's now there fighting for the puck. And Kokorian able to keep it in. Kokorian steps in, gets it behind the net, gets it over to, that's Franco. We have trouble with Franco and Anderson. Their both numbers are too similar. All right, now it goes back over to Hammond. Hammond looks, gets it over to Gall. Trevor Gall fires from the red line, puts that puck right behind the net. Ice Warriors looking good here in the last 2 minutes of play. Hammond fires. Puck's deflected and covered up right in front of the net. 7:32 left here in the first. All right, coming out is going to be
Come on, Michigan, push that puck around.
Tate Lavelle, Trevor Gall, and Jet, along with Kokorian and Hammond. Kokorian is your center. And we got a quick whistle. Puck going behind the net. Kokorian's going to go after it. Michigan's going to keep the puck and bring it out. Crosses the red line. Tate Lavelle able to grab that pass. Big hit against the boards that Kokorian is on the receiving end of. Comes back into the corner. Can't see the puck. Michigan's trying to bring it out. They do. Hammond able to get a stick in there to prevent it. That high stick, they're not, well, goes back over towards Hammond. Hammond tried to get it out. Michigan sends it back into the corner. Goes over towards Jet. Jet's going to look forward, tries to get it to Lavelle. Michigan with the puck. Michigan brings that in. And Hammond able to get a stick in there. Puck is loose. Saved by Erdman. Goes back into the corner. Hammond's able to get over there. Puck takes a bad bounce. Michigan comes away with it. Goes right in front of the net. Bounces high above the net. Michigan has it in the corner. Sends it back to their defenseman. They step forward. Saved by Erdman. 6:22 left here in the first. Still 1-0 in favor of the Michigan Select. All right, coming out is going to be Smith, Futrell, Anderson, Spencer, and Nixon. All right. Can't see there. Futrell battle, or Nixon's battling for it there. Michigan has it, gets behind, save. Anderson sends it back the other way to Smith. Now Spencer goes after it. Spencer has it. Spencer's tied up with the players, got him by a foot. Nixon now has it, sends it over to Futrell. Futrell with the pass over to Smith, and they send that back in. That should be offsides. Could use some music in this arena for a late, it's, 9 o'clock start time. All right. Michigan's defenseman has it. It goes back behind, over towards, well, Spencer now has the puck. Spencer is able to clear it. Goes over to Futrell. Futrell's going to put it into the corner. Michigan player tries to send it around, and Nixon able to keep it into the corner. Puck goes in behind the net. And Spencer pinches. He's tied up the player. Smith looking to deliver a huge hit. Just missed him. Nixon there with a good back check. Nixon now with the puck. Nixon able to clear it, and Smith going to go after it. Michigan with that pass, they're going to have an angle. They come up, they fire the shot just right of the net. And Kokorian able to get a stick in there and clear that puck as Futrell goes after it. And again, with that pass, they're able to get a player on that breakaway. Puck is loose, and Kokorian gets it over to Franco. Franco gets it back to Kokorian. Kokorian's going to bring it in as he's hit into the boards. That puck goes now back into the other corner. Michigan has it. Looking for. And it goes back across the ice over to Gall. Gall sends it over to Franco. Now Gall with the puck. Gall sends it over to Hammond. Hammond sends it high, goes over to Gall. Gall able to get it out. Michigan with the puck. They're going to dump it into the corner. Goes behind the net. Trevor Gall goes after it. Gall takes a hit in the corner. Michigan team is definitely very physical. Michigan player has the puck. He stops. Saved by Erdman. Hammond able to use it off the boards, trying to get it out. Not able to. Michigan steps forward. They fire. Another save by Erdman. Franco trying to get it out. Franco sends it back into the other corner. Gall is trying to clear it. Gall gets it over to Andrew Everett. Everett, that pass is grabbed by the Michigan player. Everett with the back check. And puck goes back into the corner. A lot of passing around for that Michigan team. Michigan has it behind the net, and they step forward. They fire, and a save by Erdman. This team is fast and pass the puck very well. It's going to make our players a better team by playing this team, I'll tell you that. All right, coming out is Spencer, Anderson, Nixon, Lavelle, and Jet. All right. Can't see it. Goes back to their defenseman. He puts that puck. It deflects. Wow. Whew, good save by Erdman. Spencer goes back to their defenseman. Passing the puck around. They fire. They're passing the puck so much I can't even see it. All right. Goes back into the corner to Lavelle. Lavelle, cross-ice pass, which is stole. Goes back to their other forward. He sends it over to the defenseman, D to D. Spencer takes a huge hit behind, and that puck comes out. Michigan with the puck. Goes over to the corner. Lavelle trying to get some pressure on there. He does. And Michigan coming out. Anderson able to get a stick in there. Sends it back the other way. Kokorian's going to chase after it. Michigan now going to come full speed out of there. Good stick there by Smith. But the other player was right behind him. Player steps forward. That pass back to the defenseman. Saved by Erdman. Another shot. A couple players colliding there behind the net. Spencer giving a hit. He's taking a little bit of pushing and shoving. Battling here at the red line. Michigan going to put that in, and that's going to be offsides. With, I think that says 1:05 left here in the first. All right, coming out is going to be Andrew Everett, Nixon, Hammond, Gall, and Franco. Michigan passing the puck around. They bring that out. Gets over Franco with the puck. Now Everett has it. Everett sends it over to Nixon. Nixon fires. Puck comes out. It's loose. Pass from Nixon. Everett steps forward. He tried to get it on there, able to break it up. And Michigan's going to bring that in. Everett trying with the back check. Goes behind the net. Puck saved by Erdman. Everett's going to go after it in the corner. Nixon there coming to help. Gall using his body. That kid has a foot on Trevor Gall. Goes back over to Everett. Everett gets it over to Franco. Franco goes after it. Puck goes behind the net. And time is about to expire here, and that's the buzzer. And that will be the end of the first period here in Chile. Where are we? St. Joseph's, Michigan, on the western shore, or the west side of Michigan on the shore of Lake Michigan. Burr is the word there, Marissa. So what's your thoughts here on the first period?
I like this game. I don't know why, but they're good competition. They're fast, but even though I feel like they dominated that first period, we can play with these kids, and it's good competition for these boys. I feel like they just need to be a little bit more, I don't want to say aggressive. I don't know, but we need to play a little bit more in the offensive zone. I think we can get there. It's a good game. I like it.
Yeah, it's a good game. You can tell the difference, though. Their first line is very, very fast. Where we're getting our opportunities are on their second line. That's where our opportunities are coming from. So, your husband here he's saying that it's just cold outside. It stopped raining. I don't think he understands what cold is, right? I mean,
I'm freezing. I'm so cold here. You can see my breath. Also, go outside.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope you're staying outside.
I want a picture of you outside in the rain.
Yeah, picture in the rain. All right, your Ice Warriors are now going to go from left to right on your screen. Sending out. This is going to be the start of the second period. 14 minutes on the clock. Krikorian at center. That's going to be Tate Lavelle and Jet, along with Spencer and Anderson. Puck goes to Spencer. Spencer sends it forward and goes over to Lavelle. Now Michigan's going to bring it back into the defensive zone. Anderson battling for it there in the corner. Can't really see. Michigan has it. They wrap around. Just missed the net to the left. Goes back into the corner. Spencer delivering a big hit. And, all right, puck's now Lavelle with it. Lavelle trying to get it across the ice over to Jet. Jet's going to have to chase after it into the corner. Puck's behind the net, gets it over to Lavelle. Lavelle tried to center it, not able to get it over to Krikorian. Michigan coming out into the defensive zone. Good stick there. Not sure who got a stick in there. Might have been Anderson. All right. Their defenseman keeps it in. That shot, some big hits there right in front of the net. And that shot deflected by Erdman's blocker. Spencer now applying pressure. Still battling for it behind the net. Can't really, okay. Anderson comes away with it. Now gets it over to Jet. Goes back over to Anderson. Anderson's looking. Anderson got it over to Smith, just not able to keep it, or Lavelle. I'm sorry, not Smith. All right. Going to do a line change. Probably might be a bad time for one. They fire in and a save by Erdman. 12:24 left here in the second. Yeah, Jesse, you need more than a jacket at this place. She has a jacket on, and she has a sweatshirt on. It's cold.
Yelled at me. Put over your jacket.
All right, Nixon is at center. Did that puck stay out? I don't even see it. Oh, what a save by Erdman. That Michigan player fired that shot so fast. All right, so goes back over to Futrell. Futrell crosses the red line, dumps it into the corner as Smith is going to go after it. Goes back over to Nixon. Nixon bounces it off the boards behind the net towards Smith. Now Futrell with the puck. Futrell still battling for it. So this is what I mentioned. This is the line where the Ice Warriors have some opportunities here. So you have Nixon. Okay, Gall keeps it in. Gall fires. Goes back into the corner. Futrell has it. Tried to send it back, and Michigan player was there for the play. Michigan's going to bring it in. Looking for the pass. He gets it. Goes off of East Erdman's stick. And Hammond able to get in there and fight for that puck. Tried to center. It goes behind the net. Still battling for it there. A little bit of... Michigan comes away with it. They bring it out. He's working his way through the... Wow. Smith now has it. Goes back to their defenseman. Ice Warriors trying to get it out. Futrell tries to get it out. And now Gall with the puck. Gall sends it high. He's able to get it out. But all the way back for an icing. At least the Ice Warriors can change players. Sending out Everett, Spencer, Anderson, Franco, and Kokorian. All right. Goes back over to Spencer. Spencer sends it high. Spencer's able to get it out. Now they bring it back. How is that not offsides? Offsides. They didn't call it. All right. Michigan has it into the corner. Sends it back. They're able to center it, and they're going to get a goal. 2-0. On a missed call. All right. 2-0 here in the second. 10:07 left here in the second period. Staying with Franco, Anderson, Spencer, Kokorian, and Everett. Yeah. All right. Michigan has it at the red line. They send that into the corner. Anderson's able to get there. Sends that back over towards Everett. Everett with the puck. Wraps around the corner. Goes back behind the net. And goes over to Franco. Franco gets it to Everett. Everett's able to get it. Should be interference. They are going to call the interference. All right, so Ice Warriors, that'll be the first penalty of the game. The Ice Warriors are going to go on the power play after the interference called. And 9:40 left here in the second.
I wish it was like basketball where you could set a pick.
Huh?
I wish it was like basketball where you could set a pick.
Right. All right, Spencer, Nixon, Lavelle, Futrell, and Anderson. Lavelle fighting for it in the corner. Michigan's going to come away. Oh, Spencer with the puck. Spencer sends it back over to Nixon. Back to Spencer. Spencer cross ice pass to Anderson. Anderson's holding it, gets it over to Lavelle. Lavelle's going to take some time. Passes in the corner towards Anderson. Anderson sends it back around towards Nixon. Nixon with the pass back to Spencer. Spencer able to keep it in, gets it over to Nixon. Pad save. And they're going to pass that off. Spencer has an angle on it. Spencer should get there first. He does. Fighting forward in the corner. Spencer with the puck. Spencer gets it over to Anderson. Anderson's going to slow up for a second. 34 seconds on the power play. Gets it over to Spencer. Spencer's looking. Spencer's going to hold the puck. Gets it over to Lavelle. Lavelle brings it in. He's got Futrell. Lavelle's tied up there behind the net. Gets it over. Well, Futrell has it. Puck goes behind the net. Loose puck. Well, goes back to Anderson. Anderson fires. Puck is loose. Goal! Ice Warriors on the board. 2-1. All right. believe that's going to be Nixon's goal. Not sure. Don't know who's getting that. Nixon and Futrell, Spencer, Anderson, and Lavelle are on the ice. I believe it's Nixon's goal. It is Nixon's goal. All right, 2-1. Probably should be a 1-1 game if you took away the missed call, but all right, puck goes behind. Hammond's trying to get there. He did. Michigan with the puck. There. Deflection. Puck goes behind the net. And that goes into the corner. Referee's down on the ice. All right, that shot pads. Well, saved by Erdman. Goes behind the net. Michigan has it. They center it. Saved by Erdman. They fire another shot. Another save by Erdman. Futrell trying to get it out. He does. Futrell sends that in all the way to the other corner. That will not be an icing. Smith is on him. Now Futrell going back after the puck. Futrell battling there for that puck. Gall tried to keep it in. I think it went out of play, not positive. All right. God, my eye, like I can't, is that 7:03? 7, it's like 7:11. 7:11. Not Circle K, but 7:11 on the clock. All right. Krikorian is at center. Hammond and Gall. That shot fired. And Gall's going to get there after it. Sends it back over to Lavelle. Lavelle sends it across. Gets it over to Krikorian. Krikorian steps forward, works his way through the crowd. Dodges a hit. Puck goes into the corner. Krikorian there tying the player up. And Lavelle able to send it. Krikorian with the puck. Krikorian fires. Puck is loose and covered up. All right, so we have Jet, Krikorian, Lavelle are your forwards. Goes back to Jet. Hammond sends it high, bounces in front of the net. Michigan's going to bring it behind the net. Lavelle, goes over to Gall. Gall tried to, goes back the other way. It's going to be a 2-on-1. And covered up. Puck was covered up. Bounces off Erdman's helmet. Goes back into the corner towards Jet. Goes back. Michigan steps forward. They take the shot. Pad save. And Jet's trying to get in there in the corner. Krikorian had it. Michigan comes away with it. They step forward, pass, another pass. Wow, how did that stay out? Okay. Michigan getting regrouped again. They're changing players. Ice Warriors trying to get some players on the ice. Gall with the puck. Gall sends it, and that should ice it, hopefully. No, that's not. Franco and Nixon now on the ice.
Go, practice, go!
Hammond comes on. Good stick there by Smith. Smith has an opportunity. Can Smith get there? Michigan comes away with it. Puck comes out, gets behind Anderson. They're going to wave this off. Spencer's taking an angle, and he's able to get there, fighting for that puck in that corner. Goes back to Spencer. Spencer sends it high, bouncing. Franco hitting the other player, trying to get it out. And that puck comes out of the zone. And good stick lift there by Franco. Smith now with the puck. Good job by Ethan Smith. Smith able to put that in the Vegas zone behind the net. And Franco trying to keep it in. They get behind Spencer and Anderson, and that's a goal. 3-1. That kid is fast. Look how tall he is. Wow, that kid's fast. All right. And that is what? 4:09 left on the clock. 3-1 in favor of the Michigan Select. Staying with Nixon, Jet, Kokorian, Gall, and Hammond. Goes over to Gall. And puck goes back the other way. And Futrell takes a huge hit to the head. That's not a penalty. He's still on the ice. All right. Michigan sends that over. Well, now Nixon has it. Nixon's going to bring it in. Nixon still has it, but they're able to get in there. Hammond takes an angle. Looks like he should get there first. He does. And Nixon's going to go to the box for interference with 3:32 in the second. What's that? All right, Gall, Kokorian, Lavelle, and Hammond. All right. Michigan with the pass, sends that back into the corner. As they're cycling around, puck goes behind the net. Send that back into the corner again. 1:07 left on the penalty kill. They step forward, lost the puck for a second. Goes back into the other corner. Pass back to the defenseman. And shot and a save by Erdman. 46 seconds left on the penalty kill. If you got to go, I can do it. I can do both. Go ahead. All right. Hey, Janelle. Oh, never mind. All right, puck comes out. I'm trying to do the broadcasting and the camera at the same time. All right. 36 seconds left here in the penalty kill. Still 3-1 in favor of the Michigan Select. On the ice is going to be Lavelle, Hammond, Gall, and Kokorian. Goes back over to Hammond. Hammond sends it off the glass. That's offsides. 31 seconds. Forgot to turn the cameras. Janelle had to run to the bathroom. Or not Janelle. Marissa. All right, Michigan's going to have the puck. They're going to bring it into their zone. Puck gets deflected. Vegas able to get it out with a stick, get a stick in there. Not sure who was able to get it. Kokorian applying some pressure. Michigan's going to bring it out in the neutral ice. They step in and they fire in a save. Goes back into the corner. 7 seconds on the penalty kill. And goal. So 4-1 at the end of the penalty. All right, coming out is going to be Smith, Futrell, Nixon, Spencer, and Anderson. Puck goes over towards Anderson. Anderson sends it forward. Puck went out of play. Got a whistle. 1:55 left here in the second. Goes back over to Anderson. Anderson sends it forward. Michigan has it. Goes back and forth, playing a little ping pong. Michigan brings it in. And takes a bounce. The Michigan player now has it, sends it back to the defenseman. All right, I got my camera woman back, so now I can go back to just talking. All right, Anderson able to get a stick in there. Smith also trying, goes behind Anderson and into the corner. Spencer applying some pressure. Spencer's tying him up on the boards. And puck is loose again. Spencer's trying to get there. Spencer has the puck. Goes back, well, rides the railing out of the zone. They step in, they fire, and that's another save for Erdman. Anderson's battling there for the puck. Goes back over to Nixon. Nixon with the pass. Gets it over to Smith, but now Michigan comes away with it. They're going to pass it out. 48 seconds left here in the second period. And Spencer now has the puck. Spencer gets it over to Smith. Smith is going to bring it into neutral ice, into the Vegas zone. He's looking for Futrell. He has them. Puck was loose. Oh, what an opportunity there. Michigan brings that in. Moving that stick. Oh, my God. With 21 seconds left, Michigan's putting another one on the board. 5-1. Yeah, that kid can move the puck around. When he shot the puck, he wasn't even looking. Yeah. All right. Krikorian, Franco, and Jet, along with Gall and Hammond. Hammond with the puck. Hammond's able to clear it. 9 seconds left here in the third, or in the second. And time's going to expire as Franco brought that into the Vegas zone. All right. You can tell these Michigan players for the Michigan Select have a lot of skill and a lot of speed on their team. All right. What's your thoughts here, Marissa, after the second period?
I still like this game. I still think this is a good team for them to play against. They need to pull their heads out of their asses and realize that they can play with this team. I think they're like, oh my gosh, this team's so fast. Well, okay. They can still play with them.
No, I agree. You just, like I said, you have that one line. You got a couple of those. You got mainly one or two kids on that team that are at a whole nother level as far as, speed and stick handling. But, I mean,
Let's not forget, the team that we beat for the championship, they had a couple of kids that were at a whole nother level as well.
That is true.
So,
you just got to address it.
We've never seen this situation before.
Yeah. No, you just got to address it. So, all right.
I think they're okay.
Yeah, we just got to.
5-1, but I think they're okay. They just need to play this last period. Like Jerry says, play their game.
Yeah, in the words of Jerry.
In the words of Jerry. We miss you, Jerry.
Yeah, play their game. Ice Warriors coming out. They're going to be going from right to left. I think when they were picking out tournaments and they saw Western Michigan versus Honolulu, someone thought Western Michigan was a nice sunny destination. It's freezing in here. All right. Jet's going to dump the puck behind the net. Hammond steps forward, tries to keep it in. He does briefly. And now Hammond dumps it into the corner again. Michigan with the puck. Michigan selects with the cross-ice pass. They're going to bring that into their offensive zone. Hammond was there spying that pass. Goes back into the corner. Over towards Lavelle. Lavelle gets it over to Jet. Back to Lavelle. Lavelle sends that high, able to clear it at neutral ice. Puck goes over to Krikorian. Michigan has it. Michigan's going to bring it in. And dumps that around the net over towards Hammond. Goes back to the Michigan defenseman as Lavelle puts some pressure on.
Yep.
Pass into the corner. Now Gall's going to go after it behind the net. Now Hammond with the puck. Hammond sends it over towards Lavelle. Gets it back over to Krikorian. Krikorian's going to put the puck behind the net as Vegas gets some fresh legs on the ice. Jet gets a stick in there. That puck goes back, and that's waved off. Gall's going to go after it. Gall battling for it, sends it back around the boards over to Jet. Jet is just going to ice that. With 12:16 left here in the third period, 5-1 in favor of the Michigan Select. Futrell, Smith, Anderson, Spencer, and Nixon on the ice for Vegas. All right. Smith able to get it out. They called the offsides. Yep. All right. Goes back over to Anderson. Anderson able to use the boards to get it out. Michigan's going to get regrouped. Michigan trying to bring it out, and he does. Good pressure there by Zach Futrell. Now Spencer has the puck. Spencer's looking. Spencer tried to get it over to Nixon. Michigan's going to bring that in. Passing the puck around right in front of the net. Gets it over to Anderson. Uses the boards to get it to Nixon. Nixon's getting tied up. Battle in there for that puck. Pass off the boards as Michigan brings it in. Spencer, they're going to call Spencer for the... Spencer's going to go to the box for... Yeah. I don't know if you want to call it a tackle. Yeah, maybe a tackle. Hug, tackle. The Ice Wars is going to be on the penalty kill with 11:16 left here in the third. And that shot goes right at the net. And Gall able to get a stick in there to break it up. Deflected there by Hammond. And puck comes out. They're going to call icing here. 105 left here in the penalty kill. Hammond, Lavelle, Gall, and Krikorian on the ice. Goes over to Lavelle. Lavelle bounces it. He chases after it. And goes into the corner after the goalie punches it into the corner. 49 seconds left in the penalty kill. And Lavelle trying to put a body on that kid. Michigan taps it in as it goes behind the net. Hammond sends it hard off the boards. Lavelle putting a body. They send that back over to the defenseman. He fires. Puck's loose after the save from Erdman. Krikorian sends it high, comes out, and that's offsides. 20 seconds left in the penalty kill. That's going to come all the way to the left of your screen for 20 seconds. Gall, Hammond, Nixon, Andrew Everett on the ice. Nixon had a shot there. It was covered up. I didn't even see it. 17 seconds on the penalty kill. Goes back into the corner. Michigan trying to get it out. They're getting set up. Hits Trevor Gall's shin guard. Loses his footing. He's right back up on the puck, though. Goes back to their defenseman. Other player steps forward. And that Hammond gets a stick in there to break that up. Ice Warriors at full strength if they can get out there. Passing the puck around and gets it over to, well, puck. Gall able to get it out. Franco, Nixon, Everett, Gall, and Hammond still on the ice. Franco applying a good pressure there. Franco comes away with it. Hammond now with it. Franco chases after it. Franco still has the puck. Franco he tried, good eye there by Franco trying to get it over to Everett. Michigan now behind the net. Puck goes over to Everett. Andrew loses it, but Nixon picks it right back up. Nixon brings it into the zone. Nixon trying to work his way through, and pad save. Nixon there also trying to get a back check. Michigan's going to bring it out. They bring it into the zone. Anderson gets a stick in there. He breaks that up. And as Franco is able to put a body on the Michigan player to slow that up. Michigan now. Shot by Futrell. Save. Took me a second. Couldn't remember, but it's Kokorians who brought that in. Michigan's going to bring that in. Sends that back to the defenseman. That shot goes high into the rafters for a whistle. With 8:07 left in the third. 5-1 in favor of the Michigan Select. Spencer, Kokorian, Smith, Futrell, and Anderson on the ice. All right, goes back over towards Spencer. Spencer has it. Spencer getting it. We'll try to get it to Futrell. That shot, deflection, puck is loose, and a goal. And Michigan's going to go up 6-1. All right. With Lavelle, Jett, Nixon, Anderson, and Spencer on the ice. You see the size of this team? Yeah, they're big boys. Some conversation with the Michigan bench and the officials. Not sure what it is. Puck goes over to Anderson. Anderson gets it over. No, they're up by 5. They just haven't put it up. 6-1. Lavelle with the pressure there as, Jett now with the puck. Jett has it behind the net. Jett sends it back towards Spencer. Spencer trying to keep it in. Michigan's going to bring it out. And that puck goes high over the net. And gets it over towards Lavelle. Lavelle's going to bring it out into neutral ice. Lavelle's going to dump it into the corner and chase after it. Goalie a little slow to get back in position as Jett takes a little hit. Spencer now sends it back in the corner. Jett now sends it back to Spencer. Spencer fires left of the net. Goes over to Nixon. Nixon trying to work his way through, and that gets, they're very good at that pass, trying to get behind our defenseman. Spencer now is going to go after it along with Anderson. Gets it over to Lavelle, who just shook that kid. And Michigan comes away with the puck. Well, Nixon able to keep it in. Nixon has it. He slows up. Nixon goes back over to Anderson. Anderson sends it over to Nixon. Nixon fires. Puck is loose. And Hammond back on D. Hits the Michigan player, bounces into the corner towards Franco. Franco trying to get it out. Franco, man. Franco showing some moves. Franco brings it into the zone, and Hammond tried to keep it in, but it gets behind him. Michigan's going to go back the other way on a 2-on-1 and a pad save by Erdman. And goes back behind the net as Gall tries to get a stick in there, goes back around the other way. Goes back the other corner. Franco's going to chase after it. Franco has it. Franco takes a big hit by the kid who's literally got to be 6'4". All right. Pad save. Another save by Erdman. No. Erdman's up. 4:26 left here on the clock. Here in the third period.
Are you hungry yet, Marissa?
No.
All right, Nixon's going to be at center along with Gall and Hammond. Futrell has the puck, passes it forward, looking for Smith. Smith has it, gets it back to Futrell. Futrell behind the net. Good effort there by Futrell. Michigan brings it out into neutral ice with a cross-ice pass. Gall tried to get a stick in there, and good job by TJ Hammond. And loose puck, diving save, and that's going to be another goal as Erdman not able to get up in time. So 7-1 here with I think it's 3:16 left here in the third period. All right. Futrell, Nixon, Smith. All right, Michigan brings that in. Anderson applying some pressure there, right in front of the net, and save. Well, was that another goal? No, save. They waved it off. All right. 2:37 left here in the third. Goes back. Anderson's fighting for it. Michigan comes away with it. And Futrell has it at center ice. Futrell's going to dump it into the corner as Smith. Is that Smith? Yeah, Smith chases after it. Smith tried to center it. Gets it over towards Nixon. Nixon sends it back to Spencer. Spencer fires. Fired right into a kid's... Oh. Okay, they're going to call the penalty. No, we're not. They're calling it on us. Yeah, Futrell's going to go into the box. More of a collision than a penalty.
It wasn't an elbow, it was a trick, Brad.
137 left here in the...
That was in our player who got the penalty. You want me to see my AHL badge?
All right.
The worst officiating I've seen.
Michigan passing around, sends it back into the corner. Goes behind. Spencer gets a stick in there. They send that back to their defenseman. Defenseman passes back into the corner. Passing the puck around. Their defenseman steps forward. Saved by Erdman. 52 seconds left in the game. Michigan still with the puck in the corner.
Pull the goalie. Quick shot forward, pull the goalie.
Smith applying some pressure. Spencer able to send that high and all the way across the ice for an icing, and that should run out the time pretty close to it. 32 seconds left here in the game. In what is a running clock. If they're going to drop the puck again, we'll see here. 17 seconds left. Goes into the corner. Spencer battling for it. Spencer's going to send it forward as they fire off another shot into the corner with 3 seconds left. And Spencer holds it. And that will be the end of the game, as your Ice Warriors will fall 7-1 against this very fast Michigan Select team. Wow. Good game for, listen, it's, you definitely come out of this as a learning experience, and also you got to see, you try to get better and move on. And
well, we're going to be seeing both of those teams tomorrow anyway. So I don't know. I know the score was 7-1. I feel like we can play with this team. They've seen this team now. We're going to face them again tomorrow. And if we do well enough, we'll face them in the championship. But I don't know. I feel like even though we lost 7-1, we can play with this team.
Yeah. So those at home watching, tomorrow we'll play the Omaha. It's a small bracket, right? So we'll play the Omaha team again tomorrow that we beat 2-1. So the Michigan Select beat the Omaha team 5-0. And like I said, we end up playing the Omaha team tomorrow. Basically it's the same. And then Michigan again tomorrow night. So, and we'll see what happens at that point.
Yep.
All right, everybody, it's we got to drive back to Indiana, and it's like, what time is it here?
Late?
Yeah, it's like 10:15 here in Michigan, so we'll hopefully get back to the room a little after 11 and
Drink in the lobby.
yeah, have some drinks in the lobby. All right, everybody.